Hello, I'm Sarah from Turn Back Time. It's day 20, 1 day away from 3 weeks in. I can't wait to see the pictures tomorrow. Hips and my left thigh and my left calf are down today. This whole balancing thing where the body knows what to carve off when is quite fascinating. I wanted to spend a bit of time today on one product. Not because this podcast is sponsored, because it isn't, but because only recently have I discovered the enormous uses of coconut oil, even though I lived in Thailand for 7 years, in a coconut grove. I knew it was good for skin, and the locals cooked with it. It is indeed one of the recommended oils, alongside extra virgin olive oil and almond oil for this diet. But for instance, I'd never used it to brush my teeth. Someone suggested it, and I looked into it, and indeed there are many who claim that coconut oil as toothpaste is far better for your mouth and gums than fluoride toothpastes. You can't even be sure of the non-flouride brands anymore, because, for instance, Native, a product which I've been using for the past year to avoid fluoride, that has now been bought by Proctor and Gamble. Proctor and Gamble is owned by Vanguard and Blackrock, along with other huge corporations who pretty much own everything now. So I wouldn't trust them anymore, especially as anything rubbed on your gums is a quick route straight into your bloodstream. So I thought I'd give it a go, the coconut oil. And for the past 3 weeks, I've only brushed my teeth with coconut oil, and I've realised I have no plaque build-up at all. And they seem whiter, and this may be complete rubbish, but they even seem straighter to me. Daft, you might say. But on that note, in tribal Africa, people use plants to clean their teeth, and always have had gleaming teeth. Then researchers noticed that the introduction of refined white flour and Western goods to a remote tribe in Africa saw their teeth go from straight and healthy to crooked and discoloured in 1 generation. So all these foods and products we use may be damaging our teeth and not helping them. The reason why coconut oil is recommended for cleaning teeth is its antimicrobial properties. It kills bacteria. That way it prevents tooth decay, and it's also antiviral. I have an old dog who has tooth plaque, so I started brushing his teeth with it too, and truly the plaque is disappearing. And the best thing is he loves the taste, so he takes the toothbrush and then chews it, which is very useful. It's just as effective ingested as topically applied for lice and kidney stones, dysentery and wounds, burns and skin fungus. It may even kill MRSA, and it's a major component of Ayurvedic medicine. The full list of what advocates claim it can counter goes on for 3 pages. Heart disease, high blood pressure, even strokes, cancer, inflammation, tapeworms. If you have psoriasis and have tried an assortment of drugs and it's not gone, slather coconut oil on it, because studies have shown the dry, flaky skin will be gone in days. I do know the Thais ate porridge with coconut if they were ever ill, and they called coconut trees the tree of life. If you have Crohn's, it'll soothe the intestinal tract. If you have osteoporosis, it builds bones. If you have Epstein-Barr, it's antiviral. It's even killed HIV in a Petri dish. In terms of weight loss, coconut oil is a medium-chain fatty acid. The molecules are small, so it's broken down and digested easily by the body. As we get older, we have fewer digestive enzymes, apparently. Or is that just because all the bad food that we've been eating has taken its toll and it's not age at all? But the easier things are to digest, the easier they are absorbed. The coconut oil goes straight to the liver, where it's burned as fuel. It doesn't get stored at any point in its cycle, unlike long-chain fatty acids. The long-chain bit, meaning the fat, gets moved around the body, broken up, moved around a bit more, and then it can end up being stored. Long-chain fatty acids include those vegetable oils, don't touch them. Other foods like dairy, avocado and nuts also have long-chain fatty acids, but their nutritional content overrides the extra time it takes to break them down, and you just need to keep it in proportion to what can be digested and not stored. You're doing that naturally with this diet. I learned something more about the use of insulin. As well as sopping up blood sugar, Insulin carries fatty acids and glucose through cell walls. Without insulin, the fatty acids and glucose can't get in. So the cells become starved of what they need to function. If your insulin has given up on you and is not coming out to play anymore, because you wouldn't stop eating too many carbs, then you lose that function through the cell walls too, which is even more serious. However, products like coconut oil, the medium-chain fatty acid, don't need the insulin taxi to get through to the cells or into the mitochondria energy factories in those cells. So it can be a hugely useful supplement for diabetics, also newborn babies with undeveloped digestive systems. Our bodies really are quite stunning. So cook with it, brush with it, cover your skin with it. It can't do any harm at all. And apparently it's even fantastic as a chemical-free suntan cream. I always thought if you basted yourself in it and went outside, you'd fry to a crisp. But no, studies have shown you won't burn even fair skin. You just get a light tan. So I'll go off and try that. Have fun.